Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Clark's Farm. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and get notifications of our video out every Monday. This week we are scanning our cows to see what way we are looking for a calving of 2026. Also we are doing a few more repairs on the gator. I looked up buckets out and stuff like that and a few other different jobs around the farm. So yeah, let's get at it. So today we are scanning our cows to see how we're looking for, see what's a calf, see what how far on a calf they are, and hopefully there's no empty ones, please God. But yeah, Ryan Buffy's on his way up the road now, so it sort of suits this week. The cows running in the back field here, so I'll just get them into the shed here now. There's a cow there, it's well slowed up. I wouldn't mind if she wasn't in calf. I would get rid of her now. Listen here. I would get rid of her now. Calf. We should have nearly took her off the bull actually. A heifer. Yeah. It's my favourite cow. Heifer for the first time ever. You just double checking there, Tina.
Yeah, it is.
Are you confident now? You're on camera with that one now?
That'll be only 64 and a half. No calf here, ass cycling, but wait, you should have come to this. Not a big calf. Hamper calf. 100 days.
So that's the scan all done. I'll go through the results with you now once we put them back into the paddock here. Happy with the ones in calf. There's a few there that's not fit to get back in calf, dirty calf bed in them. Yeah, it's just hateful that. Like, obviously didn't get rid of their cleaning or something last year whenever the calf. So. The joys. We'll get them back into the paddock now. So, just decided to sit in the office here for a bit of heat when doing this here. I'm just gonna talk through how the scanning went. I'll just open up my phone here. I have it all on hard watch, as we always do, record everything on hard watch. Overall, we have 22 cows in calf. Starting a calf on the 18th of February and finishing on the 20th of April. So it is quite a tight window, which we wanted, but then we have a lot less cows. This time last year we had 32 cows in calf, but obviously with TB taking 4 of the cows, well 3 of the cows, then one I went to the factory, and then there's 4 of the cows have a dirty calf bed in them and can't be got in calf. We could try clean them out, flush them out, but then they're going to be too late to get in calf then anyway. There's also three cows that's working perfect that are not in calf. We'll let them run with the bull for now a month or so, and scan them again, and if not, I don't know what to do with them. We'll probably cull them as well, I would imagine. We do have a batch of heifers up there, the ones that we AI'd at the start of the year. Well, not the start of the year, a few months ago. We haven't scanned them. We were meant to take them in to scan them, but we didn't get a chance. So whenever he's coming back to scan the cows again, he's going to scan the heifers then. But they should all be due to calve around January, February time as well. So hopefully that'll bring our numbers back up. I'm sort of guessing, I think there's 7 in total we AI'd. And I'm hoping, please God, touch wood, all 7's in calf. But if not, even if we get 6 of them, it'll bring us back up close to that 30 number again, hopefully, and then a couple of cows in calf. I just hate to go down in numbers. Our real plan was to get up to get up to 50 cows. We were pushing for that. That's why next year we have a big batch of heifers coming on. We probably could have AI'd more than this year, but I'd rather give them a chance to get on in our year and get them up to a slightly bigger looking heifer. So it'll all stand by them. We have 2 cows, twins, an Aberdeen Angus cow and a Semmetal. These are all bought with a Charlie too. Yeah, the whole thing was to, if we got our cow numbers up, we were going to buy another Charlie bull. So I don't know what the plan is. But yeah, we will find out in another month or so what about these other couple. But this time, look, the ones that is in calf, they're a tight window, and that's what we want. Early enough calves. But yeah, look, it's not bad. I'm disappointed that there is ones with dirty calf beds, and obviously didn't get rid of all their cleanings last year, or sorry, the start of this year. But it is what it is. There's nothing that can be done about that now at this stage. But yeah, so look, that's what it is. So I'm out this morning. Gator broke down on me last night, half full of fertilizer too, but I had to leave it. It is absolutely lashing rain. I think the diesel filter's blocked, and I have to cut out this diesel problem anyway. So I have diesel filter with me. I'm hoping it's going to sort it. I don't like leaving the fertilizer so we're sitting full of fertilizer. Not ideal, especially when it's raining. So hopefully I get this fired in here now, but I feel I'm going to get absolutely drenched. Wet here now. If I can open the fence, never mind, and that's the electric fence. But anyway, I'll go over here and stick this in. Hopefully this is sorted. Safe to say I get absolutely drenched. And I couldn't even get the back thing to tip up. The catch is sort of sticking on. I used the hammer trying to bait it open, and I couldn't get it off. So I was like, frig it, I'll try it here just one more time just to see if it should limp on. And somebody was helping me up there, and she started and drove down the road, and I didn't even take the camera out. I was like, I'm not even stopping this thing. I was like, get this down the road. I left the Jeep and all laying up there. I'll have to go back up for it. But I'll at least have it back in the shed, and I'll get this tipped up and then stick this filter on it, and hopefully that'll sort the problem out. The joys. Jesus, everyone's out to get me today. Got the cat bait off, I opened with the hammer, and now it won't tip up fully because the sower's hooked on. You can't hook the sower off because it's full of fertilizer. So I've it propped up there with the hammer, and I'm hoping I'll really reach in and get this filter changed. So the filter in seems to be taking the rays and all right now. So the filter I took out didn't actually look all that good. There's a few black bits floating about and stuff like, but nothing was block solid. But don't know, seems to cure the problem. That inline filter I replaced, that's one that I put in, it was never in that gator. We were having issues last year with dirt in the tank and that, and I hoovered out the tank, and there was 2 pipes that was down into the tank. There was gauze at the bottom of the pipes. I done away with the gauze because there was a seat trying to get into it. They took the seat out and all, and just an awkward job trying to clean it. So once I took the doors out, I just cut the pipe on up, put in any filter on it, so it does the same job, and just far as you change. So, but yeah, hopefully that's the problem solved now. Just up feeding our freezing bulls and a couple of Angus bulls we have in there too. I'm putting another lick out to them, and I've moved back to the bucket licks. I was using the mineral blocks, but I find when they're out in the field, you get all mushy and crumble away the knot, and you don't get any, they don't last. I don't know why it's our cows don't go through them quick enough or something, but we would have it on the holder, and like by the time you go to move it again, next paddock, it's pure mush and it's just crumbling apart, and next thing you know, you go to it and it's just fell apart on the ground. So at least the bucket stays there. You just shift your bucket from paddock to paddock, it seems to work. And I'm not saying the mineral blocks aren't good, definitely for the winter time. I think for the shade and all, they're great, but I think in the field they're you don't get the value out of them. So that's why every batch is getting an hour back to the normal bucket. Like cows actually, because that wet damp weather there and the heavy rain and stuff, we give them a magnesium lick. Stephen McCampbell, he was telling me to do it. He said, make sure you do it in that shitty weather. So that's what I put one in out to them this morning. Yeah, I just said we'll go back to the bucket licks for the sake of it. Seemed to like it alright anyway. Right guys, unfortunately that's all we have time for this week. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and get notifications of our video every Monday. Also check out the website for merch. And yeah, so all the best. Good luck.